Yeah, give me a check. Okay. Hold on.
That's very belongs out of the butthole.
Yeah.
Not inside the butthole.
Well, somebody needs to help me, please.
I just helped her.
Yeah, Darren.
Psyllium digestive powder.
Psyllium digestive powder.
Organic India whole husk psyllium digestive powder.
That's from Trader Joe's.
Yeah, they have it at Target
It's
too.
from Trader Joe's. Is that from Trader Joe's?
Listen, it's been rough.
Trader Joe's.
It's been rough, let me tell you.
It's been a little rough.
You won't have to give us any follow up on that, by the way. We don't.
I'll give you a play-by-play.
We don't need a play-by-play.
I want to know about the poop in the butt.
I'll call you tomorrow when it all comes out.
Yay.
I'm pretty sure.
Good morning. Welcome to the Do-Over Podcast. Best goddamn podcast you've never even heard of. Live from the Grogg Studios in Northish, Fresno. We got Barbress Jess. And Darren. Or as the social call him, Timu Elliott.
Timu Elliott.
Hey, you know what? Timu Elliott is rocking the Coors Light. Actually, it was pretty funny. Me and Jess are talking, and then we're both looking at Darren. Darren's outside going like this.
Seeming all
And
frustrated.
He's like farther away, like on the phone, just like, oh, God, dude. And I look at his hand, and I'm like, homeboy's drinking a tall can. It's 10 a.m. What is he doing? And Jess looks at me and goes, is he okay? And I'm like, I don't know. And then no, apparently it's water.
It's water.
It's water.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That is
Staying
pretty
hydrated
cool.
today.
That is pretty cool. Do a lot of people think you're drinking? Dude, I don't even want to mess with that, because if I had something cool like that in my car and like a cop's next to me,
Yeah.
I need to avoid all situations in which I get pulled over by the police.
Yeah. I'll probably take this to all my daughter's soccer games for school
That's
and
nice.
club coming
You
up
should.
now.
Good. You
Honestly,
should.
you should. That's
Yeah.
fun times. Thanks to Groggs for sponsoring the Do-Over Podcast and our beautiful studio here. And coming up very soon, we're going to have some special branding on that wall. Can't wait for that. And everyone, just your ear support goes a long way. We are on all the platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, the ones that matter anyways. So go like, subscribe if you're liking our content, our release schedule. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday and Wednesday, proper episodes of the Do-Over Podcast. Fridays for taps and takes, all that sports news, all that nerd news live from Groggs. Now, let's just get right into it.
Right into it.
Right into it.
Love it. Head first.
Love it. So, I don't know if you know, but I'm kind of a curmudgeon. Like, I was a curmudgeon, right? Like, back in the day, I had a pretty rap sheet. I'm not a criminal, not a rap sheet, but I was on record of doing a lot of stupid, like, drunken things. Right. I think I ended up in the drunk tank probably 9 times. 9 for being drunk and disorderly. And like, there's a bunch of
By the third time you brought your own pillow or what?
like, they knew me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Checking in.
There was
Party at one.
the worst trouble I was ever in. I actually punched a cop, but I was like, the scenario was weird. I was blacking in and out. I had my hands cuffed behind my back. They were, at some point during the night, I don't even remember, I had weeded the cuffs in front of me. So I was in the cell with cuffs, which apparently is a big no-no. I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't get in serious trouble. So I had taken my hands behind my back, put them in front of me, and I was like, let me get my phone call, and like banging my head on the window. So they're like, oh, so 2 cops came in. One of them was like, hey, we're going to have to restrain your hands back behind your back. I'm like, don't, man, don't. Why are you doing this to me? The moment they undid them, I said, pop, and I just punched one guy in the face. And then I was like, no! And then they like threw me on the ground, and someone came in and injected something into me.
Oh,
Did it go
my
make you go
gosh.
night-night?
I went back to sleep, yeah. And then I woke up after the booze kind of ran its course. Anyways, so they put me in another holding cell. Dude from the sheriff's office comes in, and he was like, what happened? And I'm like, I guess I punched him. I feel bad about it. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, he's just doing his job. I didn't know what was going on, man. I'm so sorry. And then he's like, okay. And he's like, well, we're going to take you in. I was like, shit. So they took me to, and I think they did this to scare me. They took me to the gym pop in county, right? And I'm putting on the orange jumpsuit, and on the screen, you can see everyone that's in gym pop in county, and I wouldn't last. I wouldn't last. And I was like really nervous. And then right before they're going to put me in there, they're like, your dad's here to bail you out. And then I start walking out. I see the guy that I punched and he has a black eye.
Oh, gee.
And I was like,
You got him good.
yeah, I was like, listen, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I punched you. I know I did, but I'm so sorry. Like I didn't know what was going on, dude. I'm so I was facing felony resisting arrest and assault on a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really
That's not a good look.
is not a good look.
I think it's kind of funny.
Well,
I kind of like it.
so
I like
because
that story.
because of some of the technicalities, I got off. They gave me a misdemeanor resisting arrest and ended it there. 10 years later, I'm asking for the ability to carry a gun from the same department.
Oh, I thought he was going to say he was going to be showing a house.
No.
The dude he punched walks in. He's like, I'd like to buy this house.
That would be a very interesting story. No. And when they were doing the initial interview, it was me and Sarah both, because we both have CCWs. And I'm like, well, because the guy who's doing, they assess your risk, right? Like on a 0 through 10 scale, like how risky it is to give you, a CCW. And he's like, he looks at my wife and he's like, oh, okay, yeah, you're good. And then he looks at me and goes, but you got some stuff, don't you? And I was like, sure do. And at the time I was like, I'm 10 years sober, I'm like, if you look at there is no record after the date of me getting sober, surprise, surprise. But still to this day, whenever I get pulled over, I am so incredibly nervous of the police.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Of the police, dude. And I'm not doing anything wrong at all. I'm just extremely nervous.
I get nervous too.
Do you?
And I always find my way out of things, but I always am nervous regardless.
It's because you're a chick. Hey, Darren, how many times have you been let go from a ticket?
Twice.
Twice?
It's because he's pretty.
But I've been pulled over probably about 10 times.
Yeah, me too.
So.
Ask me how many times I've been able to get out of a ticket.
How many, Drew?
0. What about you, Jess?
I've been pulled over 3 times. I don't know. I've never gotten in trouble.
You've never gotten a ticket.
Mm-mm.
And you've been pulled over 3 times.
Mhm.
Sexist bullshit.
Yeah.
Listen.
Sexist bullshit.
My wife was going 85 down Shaw, passing a school bus. Passing a school bus. Gets with the little stop sign thing out. Gets pulled over. Talks her way out of it. I was like, mind blowing.
Maybe it's a barometer of hotness.
No, you have
If you
to
get
be
pulled over,
nice
you
too.
know?
Like
super nice.
I'm always so like I understand. Like I know why I'm like when they're like, do you know why we pulled you over? I'm like, yes, immediately, yes. You know, I was speeding. I get it. Blah blah blah. I'm just always like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, I'm so sorry.
So
I'm just a girl. I don't know. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, my wife's immediately in tears, and it's like
Yeah.
she'll call me. She's like, "Where's the registration?"
Yeah.
I'm all in the glove box where it's always been.
Yeah,
It was here the last
but we
time you called
forget.
me over this.
We forget when we're in like high pressure situations. Like I don't even know that I haven't. All of a sudden, it's like when I go, to an airport, right? And I hate airplanes and I'm nervous. All of a sudden, I know I have a knife and a gun on me, and I don't. I've never had one. But when I'm going through TSA, I'm like, I'm about to get like pulled over,
Right.
and like I have all these weapons, and I'm probably gonna get arrested.
There was a time too in Vegas, I remember, where she got pulled over with my daughter in the car, and we were going like times were tough. And I think the registration had lapsed on the car and the insurance had lapsed on the car. So she's got our daughter, no registration, no insurance. She had no idea of this either, because I'm just trying to make things work. And she called me, and then like she put the officer on the phone, and I totally took it. Like I was just like, you know what, man? Like this is all on me. I'm going to pay this right now. I'm going to do this right now. And he let her go. I was blown away. Blown away.
It is a barometer. Let's just be clear. It's a barometer of hotness. Okay. First of all, it's Nisari. I hope I'm saying that right. Hey, new follower here from Kentucky, new viewer on YouTube as well. Hope y'all are well. Thank you for checking us out. We really do appreciate that. We're going worldwide, baby.
Mr.
Kentucky.
Worldwide. Pitbull.
Listen, it is a barometer of hotness.
No.
Yeah, it is. Stop.
It's not.
It totally. Oh, you're so full. It is a barometer of hotness. Like if you get pulled over and you don't have a registration and you're like speeding and there's like a child in the car and they let you go, it's because you're hot. I had a friend once in San Francisco was drinking, okay, with an open bottle of vodka in the car. She got pulled over by a cop. He let her pull her car over, let her go, and then try to hit on her after the fact.
Wow.
Barometer of hotness.
Yeah.
And if you're a girl and you're getting a bunch of speeding tickets, you got to bring it up. I don't know what to say. You got to work on the sale.
Oh my God.
It's true. Look at me.
That's crazy.
Every single time I get pulled over, I get a ticket. I wonder why.
Just not hot enough, I guess.
I'm not hot enough.
Listen.
If I had big old titties, I'd be like, oh, sorry, officer. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
No.
Doesn't work.
One cop in particular really liked my hair. It was when I was half bald. And he was like, your hair is so cool. I was like, thank you.
Oh, yeah. I bet he was. Your hair is so cool.
He liked my hair. I don't know.
Look, I carry a gun. Is that
Mind
cool?
you, I've like dated a cop. Listen, I you know.
You dated a cop?
I did. Not very
Shut
long.
up. Did you?
That's the weirdo.
The weirdo was a cop?
Yes.
I thought he was just a dude that lifted weights.
No.
Oh, wait. He was a police officer?
Yes.
Hey, question. So he was a cop, yeah?
Mhm.
Whenever you guys were hanging out, would he just randomly be like, you know, I don't like the blacks? No.
Actually, not that, you know, not to be the person that's like, well, I know a black guy. I'm not racist. His best friend was black.
Oh, okay.
So he probably couldn't say something like that. Our biggest fight that we always got into was he was homophobic. And I'm like, not you dating a gay person and you're homophobic. Where does that make sense? And he'd be like, well, you're not. You're dating me. And I'd be like, but you're not following me. Like, I will drop you for a woman in 5 seconds. And we fought. And finally I was like, I don't know why we're dating. That's weird. But
This isn't right.
This isn't right.
This
Goodbye.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Orky, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you just check to make sure it's recording on the camera?
It is.
Okay, cool. I need to check real quick. I always get nervous. about
Him
this.
gets
He
anxiety.
didn't see the blinking light.
Mhm.
I
don't know who Magic Focus is, but they love me.
I
And
know
I
you're
love
a fan
you too.
there.
I don't know.
Magic Focus Drew's
Yeah,
pro
I
eyes.
was gonna respond and
Just
be like, my
hold
wife's
on.
been getting off, but she's Hispanic, so
Yeah, hold on. Drew's pro eyes. Okay, so we will be talking about something a little bit later on. We're not going to hang on it too hard, but
yeah,
no, sir.
yeah.
I'm
Skip
not
to the end.
I'm not too fond of paramilitary forces like
Yeah,
busting into Americans' houses because no. But anyways, we'll talk about that later. Jess,
Yeah.
we need that cup date.
Okay, I have a cup date.
People were asking, they're like, oh my God, I know there's a lot of friction with the cup situation.
It was really tough for me.
It was so hard for Jess.
First world problem.
So you got a, what's it called? A howla?
An Owala.
An Owala.
howla.
And then,
Holla.
and you're like, it said that it was
Leak-proof.
leak proof, but that's not true.
Yeah.
Did you take it back to Target?
So this is what happened.
She's all,
I'm walking around with it and then getting a
Yeah.
new one. Yeah.
Where's the little guy up front? Where's he at?
So
yeah, go punch him for me.
I wish
I mean, don't do that.
I wish I had my Owala with me, but it's in the dishwasher right now. It's her bath time,
Okay.
but she's taking a bath.
It's spa day for the
It's a
Owala.
spa day. So, okay. So she has a lid, right? And when you open the lid, there's supposed to be a rubber stopper.
Okay.
Didn't have one.
Ooh.
Didn't have
You
one.
sure it's not in the bottom of your dishwasher, right under the spot that says this is not dishwasher safe?
It is dishwasher.
It is
safe.
dishwasher safe.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Even that O-ring is dishwasher safe?
All the O-rings are dishwasher safe. You know what I'm saying? They can get
Are they?
They can get soapy.
Are you talking about a vibrator?
I was talking about anuses, but okay.
I was gonna say I don't think you can put them in a dishwasher.
So it was missing
it was missing the O-ring.
O-ring.
And so so last week I had to leave because I had to take my nieces to lunch. And so the oldest one, who loves the Owalas, tells Chris, no, it's not the lid's not on right. Like, retwist it and then dump it or do this, right? So I'm convinced that we just fixed it, right? He does this, it spills all over him. And he's like,
he's covered in whiskey.
yeah.
That's crazy.
because that's what she was drinking.
Well, because I don't drink like plain water. I can't. I'm not a plain water girl.
Right. So neither is my wife, which is so weird about your species.
Gross.
Is that you need flavored water?
It
Like,
has
you're
to
insane.
be.
Bull.
You're
It
crazy.
has to be like juice. So he's like covered in like sticky stuff, and this is on our way to lunch. So we're like in Red Robin and he's like drenched. He's like, so that was funny. But then he's like Googling and he's like, Jess, you need to get this thing. So I got the thing and now it's fixed.
Wait. Hold
What's
on.
crazy is you get your $40 water bottle, then you have to buy this thing
Precisely.
to make sure.
Listen,
You get a
it's
$40 water bottle.
Mine was missing it. You normally do get, it normally does come with this thing. Mine for some reason didn't.
Okay.
So
But that's so weird that it's not just out the box. Even if it has a thing that they supply you, that the actual cup isn't just water, like leak
You know what
proof.
it was? Is someone went into Target and they were like, they needed that piece. They took it out.
That's probably what
Chris said.
happened.
That's what Chris said. And because he was like, well, we could go to Target and you could like get one from another cup. And I was like,
Oh,
you're
what a little
thief. Okay.
Drew knows the perfect Target for him to go to.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I do.
I know. He was like, I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
And I was like, don't give me that idea.
Well, Chris is Indian, so they wouldn't profile him there. So. Sorry.
He's
This is my thing. I always
He's
thought
part
Chris.
Aztec. He's Aztec Indian. He's part Aztec Indian.
No, I always thought Chris was just from pictures. I'm like, oh, like he's a nice Indian man, and she was like, he's not Indian, man. I'm like, he's trying to make Jess cry. At like 10:30 in the morning. I love silks.
Dude. You know what? My wife's a little thief too. You know what she did? Okay. So when Sarah gets like singularly focused on something, right?
Yeah.
She will go to the ends of the earth to like defeat the situation. So the girl's one of these things called, they're like cats, right? So it's like Earth Cat and Swift Cat and like all, but you don't know what they are, right? It's like mystery. So you'll get a lot of duplicates and stuff like that. She ordered 30 of them. And then she put a little hole in the bag to look at which ones they are so she could get the full set and then return the other ones.
Wow.
I'm like, you're a fucking thief.
Yeah.
I love her.
You're a criminal.
Oh.
Look at you. She's like, nah, it's not that big of a deal. You can't even see it. I'm like, Sarah, that's dishonest. You can't
I love
do
her.
that.
I
judged her.
I need to take more pages out of her book. I seriously want to be her so bad.
What, just bossing around your man
I do.
to do whatever?
I do. I just love, she is such like, she like owns you. And
listen,
love that.
I remember me and Dare Bear explaining to you the power that you have that you just don't understand.
The V
Me and
card.
him seriously sitting there and being like, you can do this.
Yeah.
You are the one in control.
I'm not, though.
Yes, you are. You don't understand. Yes, you are.
You could be anyone you want to be, Jess. Anyone you want to
Pretty
be.
much.
So the other day, I tried this. Okay. Because the other day he's like, okay, so in June, we're going to go to Napa with my law school friends. And I'm like, I'm not going.
You're like, I'm not your wife.
I was like, I'm not going. Yeah. And he was like, what? And I was like, I'm not doing that. I don't know them. I'm not doing that. We're all sharing an Airbnb. I'm not doing that. I need my own bathroom.
Right.
I need my own personal space. I don't know them. No, I'm not going. And he was like stunned. He was like,
that you didn't just go with it?
Like, I think that he like wasn't expecting that. I was like, I'm not doing that. And he was like, okay.
Aw, poor Silks.
And then I felt bad and I was like, fine, I'll go, but I'm not going to be happy about it.
Yeah, I'll go, but I'm going to be a miserable twat
But the
the
next
whole time.
weekend, we're going here. Jessland.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Being in Jessland is the place to be.
Jessland is fun. It's filled with constipation and leaky cups.
Yeah.
Dare Bear.
Yes.
Someone celebrated their birthday.
I did. I had a great week.
You're an old man now.
last time
How
I
old
was
are you
here,
now?
I turned 41.
41.
85, baby. Yes.
Okay.
It's fun.
41 is when you really start to realize that the cool stuff that you used to do, you no longer can do, like move.
He was snowboarding.
I'm moving just fine.
He was snowboarding.
He says he's moving until he snowboards and wakes up the next day. And he's like,
That's all right. I will say yesterday, we went to Sam's, my wife and I, and there's something wrong with my foot. And my wife just went through foot surgery again, like a month ago. So here I am talking to the girl that just went through foot surgery about my poor foot. And she's like, she's watching me walk in the store. She's like, well, does it feel like this? It's not there yet. Does it feel like this? No.
well, what was wrong with her foot?
She had a nerve cut out.
Oh,
of
yeah,
her
like
foot.
a nerve
Yeah,
problem.
Morton's neuroma. Yeah,
Yeah.
they cut that bad boy out. She's been great. But now, apparently, thought I had something going. But what it was is she got me this big portrait, like a big family portrait for my birthday to put up in the house when you walk up our stairs. So I was trying to hang it up the other night and almost fell down the stairs. And I put like tons of pressure on this foot in a weird spot. And it was swollen, whatever. And 3 rounds of golf probably didn't help.
No.
I had a great week. I played 3 rounds of golf. I went snowboarding. I had played poker with my buddies, like went to dinner with my family. It was did some baseball yesterday with my 6-year-old. Like it was a fun week. So now it's back to reality. So.
Super active.
Cute.
Yeah. You threw your granny in a mental institution, didn't you? Hold on, wait. I don't know how much I can say. Hold on 1 second.
There's no secret.
Wait. Well, there is. Hold on. Okay. So we're trying to right now establish a new TikTok at TDOP Fresno. Go and follow.
TDOP Fresno.
TDOP. And I'm feeding clips, because usually on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, we'll run a clip that's a little caption or little snippet of the episode to lead people to the episode. And I got the one, I can't remember what it was. It was you talking about showing someone hentai
and Pornhub and
Pornhub.
BJs.
So I give her, I'm like, this is funny. Use this one.
Yeah.
She's like, okay. Not but 10 minutes later, she's like, can you block my mom?
Oh,
and I was like,
God.
what? She's like, yeah, can you block my mom? I don't want her seeing it. And I was like, well, all right. Yeah, sure, I'll block her. I'm like, what's her Instagram? So she gave me her Instagram. I blocked her straight up. And then I'm like, she's going to get pissed at me that I blocked her straight up. And then she's like, you know what? Let's not use that one.
I'll take that one down.
And I was like, why? And she's like, well, because this and that and this and then this
Well, let
and
me
this and
explain.
that. Yes, please.
If you're new here, I do have a stalker. And she's probably listening right now.
Yeah, she's probably on right now.
Yes. So she does this really amazing thing where, without sharing too much detail, she tells people close to me all kinds of stuff.
She's
send-
certifiably nuts.
She'll send
Psycho.
clips of me to certain people that, and it's just stupid.
And let's clarify, this also happened during the radio show.
Yeah, this has been an ongoing thing.
She was one of our number one fans on the radio. Thank you for your listenership, by the way.
Yes.
Stalker.
Yes. So it is what it is. I try to avoid certain things, and once things change, I will go more into detail.
And we
about
can,
it.
we can talk about this in detail after some things happen.
Yeah.
So,
but for right now, I just try to avoid things. And but ultimately, though, my first thought was, my mom does this funny thing where she'll be like, "You're funny and stuff, but what if your dad sees this?" we did an episode one time on the radio about me losing my virginity. And it was funny. It's a very funny story.
yeah.
And Drew had shared we were on Christmas break, like, listen to this. And it was called Jess's First Time or something like that. And my mom was like, dare I listen? And I'm like, I don't really care.
Right.
And she's like, but what if your father sees this? And I'm like, I don't know. Like,
Don't share it, mom.
Yeah. I'm like,
and as a father, if I saw that and knew, I wouldn't even click on it. I'd be like, no, I'm good.
well, and that's, my dad is like that too. He's very like out of sight, out of mind. Like, he obviously knows I'm shacking it up with my boyfriend. Like, we share a bed.
Right.
He's not stupid.
You're an adult.
I've been married, like, but in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I was married and, but I'm a virgin. Like,
right.
But.
And some people are like that, which is insufferable. So.
Yeah.
So you're worried about, that's the funny thing your mom does.
Yeah.
So let me throw a scenario out. Tell me this is not exactly what I would do in the same situation. So my dad has a pretty awful cancer diagnosis right now.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to act like he's dying until he's dying. Like, he is in the very early stages of seeing what kind of like treatment he's going to get. And there's a couple options. It's like on his lymph nodes. So it's either going to be like chemo or immunotherapy or like a mix of both, right? So my dad has had cancer on and off for like a decade, right? I think he had prostate cancer and then they cut it out. Then he had bladder cancer and they scooped it out. And now he has this cancer, right? So he calls me and he's like, so I get really emotional about this sometimes, He's like, I think it's okay to be more emotional. I'm like, well, I'm not going to act like you're dying until you're dying, right? I can't even let myself get there. And he's like, yeah, but like, I want you to be emotional about it now, He's like, I want to see
that you care.
That you're like really fucked up over it, And I was like, I get it. But I'm like, I can't even let myself get in that headspace. I'm like, when I found out you had prostate cancer a decade ago, that tore me up.
Yeah.
Right? Privately tore me up. I'm like, I'm not even going to get there until I know. But that's totally me. Like, if I was like diagnosed and they're like, yeah, dude, you're going to, I'm not saying he is, I'm saying, but if they were like, you have brain cancer, you're going to die in like a month, I would be expecting everyone to be horribly disappointed with the whole situation. Right. And I'm like, I am my father. That's exactly what I would be requesting from people.
1000%.
Like, go and be in despair and sadness over what's happening right now. I have to go and do like a family, like a family meeting on, preparing that if the worst happens, like, well, and I'm like, God, dude.
I hate those conversations.
Yeah.
Those conversations are so awful.
Yeah.
They're awful, but you do need to plan.
They're necessary. Yeah.
Which, funny enough, I've been telling my parents for like a decade, like, I don't care about what is in your will, but you need to get that shit straight. And they have postponed that for so long because there's four siblings. Figure it the fuck out.
That's hard too.
It's funny that comes up. I went and saw my dad part of my birthday. I was down there for work. And so I was like zipped over and saw him. We went and played golf. But that night before, my stepmom and I stayed up late. And I don't, I was raised by my mom and my stepdad. I see my dad and my stepmom, here and there. She had this long conversation with me about him not having a will done and all this stuff. And it's put you in a weird spot. Cause like, I'm over here like, look, it's your guys' money. You made it, you earned it. You do whatever you want with it. Right. But at the same time, if you don't do anything, the state's just going to take it. So I'll have a conversation with him, but I'm going to tell him straight up, like, look, you do whatever you want. Like, I am the only kid on that side. My stepmom has a niece that she kind of looks after too, but it's just like, no, you do what you want to do.
There is a line of succession. So if there's nothing established, you basically take it on. It like goes to you, right? You being a direct heir to any. So that's handled. My problem is that there's one sister in particular that I don't trust throughout that. If like something was to happen, I consider her to be the one that's going to roll up with like a truck and, just start taking things and trying to sell them and, like,
that's true.
And
you see it all the time.
I was like, just just get it in writing who's controlling this situation and what goes where.
Yeah, totally.
So there's no fight because I do think that she would be the fight.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, I
There's
want to
always
avoid.
one.
There's always one. Like with those situations, there is always a single person. And, you know them. Like I know people that were damn near waiting for their parents to die to get money. I'm like, that's kind of pathetic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's kind of pathetic if that's like your backup, like you're waiting for your parents to die to get money.
Crazy.
Like,
It's wild. I know of someone, I'm not going to say who they are, but they actually approached their parent about getting their inheritance now.
Early.
Which blew my mind. It was just like,
that's wild.
You know what I'm going to inherit? It's so funny.
Like,
my inheritance, you got a what? I'm going to inherit fucking credit card debt.
Exactly.
And a mortgage. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You got what?
Yeah.
Anyways, now we're going to take a quick break. I have a pretty funny reaction that I'm going to ask you some honest questions.
Oh, because last week's weren't honest or what?
Well, no, it brings up a bigger conversation that I think is kind of funny. Like it, and just the clip itself is pretty funny. So we'll be back in 5.
Bam.
Hello, it's Drew with the Do Over Podcast with Eddie from the Do Over Podcast.
What's up?
We're just reminding you that Grogg's is the only establishment in which you should exchange money for alcoholic beverages. Not only that, delicious fried food.
Ooh, love fried food.
I love fried food. It's at the northeast corner of Willow and Ease. And the owner, Royce, will beat the crap out of you, not physically, in darts. He will beat you bad. Right there.
Right there.
And they also have Tekken.
Hell yeah. Tekken.
This is why we support Grogs and Grogs support us. Delicious food, delicious drinks, and you sitting in this wonderful Irish pub. You know where to go.
Look behind me. You could be sitting here right now.
Bingo. Thanks to Grogs for sponsoring the Do Over Podcast and our lovely, lovely studio. It's now the Grog Studio, and you know why. Because this is the only spot to get your drink on.
Yeah. And watch sports.
Oh, look at that.
Watch sports, eat fried food, get you drink on.
It's a magical mathematical equation of greatness.
Magical. The happiest place on earth.
Magical. And we're back. Big thanks to Grogs. We love you. We love Royce. Thank you so very much for sponsoring our studio. Without you, we can't do this show. So thank you very
Royce.
much. And also, Patreon members, we have a video that we're going to be sending to you guys to dictate some stuff. Huh? You sexy. Now, Orky, can you pull up the reaction of the... Okay. Yeah. So, okay.
I already like it.
Now,
Yes.
This was going around. I'm pretty sure that people have seen it. I've seen it a few times, but then I was like, you know what? Let's talk about that. So go ahead and press play.
There's no way that I'm going to date a man that makes under $200K a year. That don't even make no sense. I'm not trying to struggle. I can struggle by myself. Okay? Why would I want to struggle with a man? So if you're not making $200K, you can't date me. You trying to date me? I only date millionaires, baby. Like, you better get it right.
Okay. I love her. I do. I fear
Bro.
I love her.
I know what end of the pool she's hanging out in. So it's definitely not the deep end.
All right.
Let's open it up. Okay. Let's get real. Let's get really real. Now, I've been on record saying that it is not a bad thing to have like a security preference in dating someone, right?
Sure.
Like a woman, and a lot of people get on women's asses for this. Like they're horrible if they're like, oh, I'm not going to date a man that makes less than this much money. But I would say that like there is a security issue when you're trying to plan a life, especially if you're in the dating pool. I do think it's, I don't want to be mean about this lady, but that's kind of an unrealistic expectation. I'm not going to attack her looks or anything like that. But anyway, I will say that I think it's fair, but it's also a little unfair. So my question to you as the resident female of the Do Over Podcast, do you have like a security level that has to be met in order for you to date someone?
I didn't used to. So I think my problem now is that I have been on two ends of the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
I used to fund my ex-husband's life and my life, and it was really hard. But I did it. But I did that knowing I would not be able to save a retirement. I wouldn't, like, if I got pregnant, I wouldn't be able to go on maternity leave.
Right.
Like there's like more to it. And especially with my job, not having a guaranteed retirement and things like that. Right. Like I didn't really think about that until I was like in the situation.
Mm-hmm.
There is a certain level of comfort knowing that Chris and I are always going to be fine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that if he and I split, that I would date someone, that I wouldn't date someone if they didn't have this like super high paying job. My one need is insurance.
Right.
If you have a job that can have good insurance and also a retirement plan, and we can live like, we don't have to live this like rich life, but if we're comfortable, I'm cool with that.
I think most people just want comfort. Like comfort in knowing that, okay, the bills are paid.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to be like super rich or anything. Like you need to watch your spending. And that's fair. I just want to be able to sleep at night and not like worry about money.
Yeah.
Although me and my wife are both independent contractors. So it's like, that's never going to be awarded to me. I'm never going to be able to not worry about money unless somehow I just get like a huge lump sum of money. I'm never not going to be able to not worry about where my next paycheck is coming from. What if a dude did a video and he was like, I'm not going to date a woman that doesn't have triple D tits and does anal.
That would not go well.
Yeah. I think that any woman that I date needs to be at least an 8.5 and love it in the bud. All right. He would get eviscerated.
Yeah. No, that would not.
Your initial response to this was like, oh, I love her. Like, oh, what happened to loving people for love? All right. What happened to loving people for love?
I think that that's great. But like, maybe I don't have a fair opinion on this because like my ex-husband hated me and I was funding his life. So it was like extra miserable.
Yeah, that was trauma. Straight up.
Yeah.
That was horrible. No one deserves that.
Not only were you funding his life, he also like hated you. He would come home and be like,
hated me. Be like, this bitch again, like in my house that she pays for.
But it was the truth though. He's probably like, well, I can't go anywhere because she's supporting me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just.
And like you've seen a lot of like roles in marriages kind of flip flop. You know, you've seen some female breadwinners and stuff like that. Like things are changing in that regard. But or let's even take like the physical requirements out of it. What if a dude was just like, I'm not going to date a girl that makes less than $250,000 a year? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think there's a level of self gaslighting because look, again, I'm not trying to attack her looks, but if you just saw her on the street, you wouldn't think like she's going to be like the trophy wife on a millionaire's arm.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just call a spade, like what it is. So like
plot twist. We don't know if she's pulling over $200K a year and she might be, and that might be something like, look, I'm ambitious. I need my significant other to be ambitious. So that's my thing. So which is more power to her.
Hey, it's a fair assessment. But when during that whole little thing, she said, I can struggle by myself. So I doubt that she's making that much money.
True.
It's kind of like, oh, I'm only going to date dudes that do this or look like this. Yeah. And there's a level of self-gaslighting about, and I see it in guys too. Like,
of course,
I think like a lot of dudes get mad, like a lot of I'm not even going to say incel. I'm just going to say like the little shitheads that are always like angry at women. I'm kind of like, yeah, because you try to date a 9. And your biggest pool is probably 6.5, and you can find a 6.5 and be happy and have a loyal partner and have a good life. But you're not getting that. You shooting for a 9, you're not playing that game. You're not swinging at that caliber, bro. You need to stay in your lane. And it's that in which they get frustrated because extremely beautiful women or like high value women, you know, high value in terms of like desirability and looks and security and independence and stuff like that, that you're not in their league.
Yeah.
You know, And that's okay. Like swing for the fences, but don't resent them if they don't want you.
Yeah.
Right.
Totally.
And I think a lot of them are gaslighting themselves into redirecting the hate in the wrong way. Like, go find a 6, bro. There's plenty of very cute, very fun 6s that want to be your partner and have a good life with you. Go and do that. The high value men are going to get the high value women. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
And that's that on the female end.
Yeah.
Right. You only date millionaires? Well, you're going to be single for the vast majority of your life. You know what I mean? You don't look like you're a high caliber woman.
Well, I've never been on a date and been like, so what do you make in a year? Like, that's not a question I ask. Like, when I was single before Chris and I started dating, it was important to me that they had like a job.
Right.
Like, I would date a teacher. I grew up, my dad was a teacher, my brother's a teacher, my sister-in-law's a teacher. Like, I know that they don't get paid enough.
Right.
Like, they deserve
for
more.
their job. Yeah.
But it's a stable job. They have insurance. They have a retirement plan, like all these things. So like, I would date somebody like that like at least had that kind of security. Maybe we don't have all the glitz and glam and all this and that, but I just think that, like you were saying, like, you know, she's over here like, I only date millionaires. Well, then you better start acting like you got it like that. Or else it's not going to work out for you.
And I don't think that a lot of millionaires want a girl that's putting stuff like that out on the internet. So let's go around the table and say, what are your requirements to date someone? Okay. Like, sorry, the things that you have to have, right? Like the thing that if you meet a woman, there's like just baseline. It has to be this, has to be that. Okay. Go.
So I need someone sassy. I really enjoy
some sassy.
I really enjoy the back talk and keeping me on my toes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Someone that appreciates me, like how hard I work.
Okay.
Someone who laughs at my jokes. Someone that's a great parent or is someone that raised kids, right? And they got
and that's
hot.
it.
And they got to be hot. Sorry, I'm just
okay. Okay, cool.
I got a hot wife, so
Jess. What is like the baseline? These qualities have to be here in order for me to be with someone, and nothing's taboo. If you're like they need to have a good job, not necessarily be rich, but good job, that's fine. Just tell me what are the requirements to date Jess if you weren't in a relationship.
I don't want to be offensive.
Don't just it's safe space here.
Safe space.
Man.
You cannot like Donald Trump.
Okay.
That's like no questions
You don't want any
asked.
MAGA flags in your front yard?
I can't. Here's the thing: is I'm okay with a conservative. You can be you can do that. If you're MAGA, it would not. You and I will not work. That's probably at least at this point in my life that would be one of the highest things.
Okay. You know, and not to get too far into that, I will try to be fair. It's because the association is not Republican conservative or liberal Democrat. It is fanaticism.
Yes.
Bigotry, misogyny, tyranny is what is associated with specifically him and the administration.
Yeah.
Now, this is not a political conversation.
No.
I'm saying like if you worship the guy,
it's just not going to work.
It's going to turn people off.
It's just not going to work for me. Yeah. Like you do you, but I'm going to do me over there.
Right.
You have to have a job.
Okay.
And
a job
that is consistent.
That has insurance.
Yes. And that might be selfish of me because my job is not. So like I have to know that the person I'm with is stable in that way because for the most part my job is, but for example, last week, remember I said I had seven people need to cancel.
Yeah.
So if someone's going to be serious with me, they have to
be secure.
Yeah. It's fair.
And they have to be funny.
Okay.
I don't care if you have a penis or a vagina.
Yeah.
I don't care about really.
That's a big requirement for
Oh,
me.
yeah. I didn't mention that.
I don't-
Vagina.
It has to have a vagina.
I don't care about
Wanna
that,
clarify.
but
Yeah.
you have to be funny and you have to be good with kids.
Okay.
My nieces are my whole life, so that's a huge thing for me.
All right.
Drew?
My baseline requirement, titties.
We all knew that was coming. We all knew that was
Bouncy
coming.
titties. No, just kidding.
Mhm.
Kind of not. Okay.
Mhm.
I want someone that's smart.
Mhm.
They have to be, they don't need to be geniuses, but they need to be smart, like quick and understand things, can carry on a conversation. That is a requirement.
Mhm.
They have to be attractive because I'm very picky in that regard. So they need to be pretty.
Mhm.
I do have a chest size preference, as we clearly know. But that's like not the most important thing. The main thing is like I'm humor. Okay. I'm humor forward. So like when I joke around, I'm like, oh, I'm going to punch you and be like, fuck, I'll punch you. You know what I mean? Like that banter needs to be present.
Yeah.
Right. Someone that's independent enough. You know what I mean? Like someone that just has drive to do something and stays busy.
Mhm.
Like that is a requirement. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Like just someone that is not daft can understand things in a critical manner. Like any information they can critically think about it. It is a requirement.
Yeah.
I cannot be with someone that's like an airhead or, that doesn't have balanced views on things.
Yeah.
Because I try so hard, especially in today's very toxic political, biases that you see like on social media and stuff like that. I try really hard to be as fair as I possibly can.
Yeah.
Like the perception of other people. Because I don't like fanatics anywhere. I don't like far left. I don't like far right. Like everyone is like crazy. I don't like that shit. So I can't be with someone that is just like super far one way. It's like, dude, you come on.
Yeah.
And that's for both sides. Like I cannot be like,
yeah, that's fair.
It's so exhausting. Like,
because it's hard to have an honest conversation with people that are so far one way or the other.
It is. It will, because I would have that with friends that were super, super, super far left. And I'm like, do you enjoy anything?
Right.
Like, is everything so insulting to you that you cannot look past it and laugh? You know what I mean? Like, let's ease up. Right. And then you get the same shit on the other side. I'm just like, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little extreme.
It's so fucking exhausting. But like, that's it.
People are people. They're human beings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to be with a rich person.
Yeah,
I just need to be with someone that got big old titties and can laugh with me. That's it.
Yeah.
I married the right person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she needs to boss me around and tell me what to do.
I love that. I do.
I know you do, but
I do.
You still don't understand the power that you have in that relationship. You really need to exercise it.
Yeah.
Just try it.
I don't even know if I really have it in me though. That's the problem.
You should just walk in and be like, make me dinner. I'm hungry.
But that's the thing is he already does it. He just does it. So
Right.
I don't think
So that's how much power you have.
But
you don't
like,
need to ask. He just does it.
I think my thing is I don't know if I have it because I don't like necessarily like need it. Like dinner's always made for me. Be so for real.
So Sarah hates to cook and she's doing keto right now.
Oof.
And she will literally wait for me to come home so I make her eggs. And I'm like, Sarah, you're gonna have to make your own eggs sometimes. Nope.
That's
I
what
need
you're
you
there
to.
for.
Nope. Like I literally did an open house for 4 hours. Went to the store, came home, cooked different meals for everybody last night. Then went and got her mom food because she couldn't just make a quesadilla herself. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like, come on, Sarah. But no, I love that.
I do.
I love it so
much. I love it.
It's so gratifying.
Yeah.
It just gives me so much hope about our future together. All right.
She'll starve without you.
Yeah. Jess.
Yeah.
We're going to take a little break. We're going to come back. We got a quick Drew's news. Then we got reactions. And we're going to F off. Sound
Thank
good?
God.
Yeah. That's all happening. Next!
This break is brought to you by Frank Sierra Finished Carpentry and Sierra Door Supply, providing and installing all your doors, custom closets, and decorative molding needs. Now, just a little pro tip, we've had the luxury of working with Frank Sierra, and I gotta tell you, their work perfect every time and incredibly fast and consistent. So whether you're in Tulare, Kern, Kings, and Fresno counties, the Sierras will come to you and offer excellent customer service and experience. Give a call to Anthony Sierra, your friendly neighborhood finish carpenters, for a free quote today at 559-623-3054. Thanks again for supporting the Do Over Podcast.
If you're liking what you're hearing on the Do Over Podcast, make sure to like and subscribe on any platform that you're following us on. We greatly appreciate your ear support. But if you want to go a little bit further, we do have a Patreon. That is linked below. Go and check that out. We're going to get some new rewards for our Patreon members because they definitely help us out, afford our studio, and all the other things that we're going to be doing in the year 2026. Thank you to our Patreon members. You guys are incredible. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Do Over Podcast. And if you're loving what you're hearing and you want to support the Do Over Podcast, well, allow us to support you by spreading the word about your local business. Or hell, even if you're out and about, advertising with us is greatly appreciated. And if you want to reach out, email us at thedooverpodcast@gmail.com and we can get the conversation going. Sorry. It was so funny. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Jess.
Yep.
Oh my God, I can't hear anything. Hello?
You down to a normal volume.
Okay. No, this is where I need to be. I'm deaf. Jess.
Yeah.
What is that call about that you just took outside?
Well, okay.
You weren't selling any houses?
I wasn't.
Go back.
Wrong host.
I'm going to go back.
Start from the beginning.
Go back.
Start from the beginning because I got a couple texts from Jess over the weekend. I was like, Jesus Christ, is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm going to go back.
Okay.
So
we gotta go back.
We gotta go back. My mom's side of the family. I don't know if I have words. Very close to some of them, and they are normal. The rest of them are not. Like, if I'm just being honest, the rest of them are not. Lots of mental health issues. I have some, so I'm not hating on mental health issues.
Right.
I'm just being honest. This is what it is. So my grandma, she took a spill when we were here, actually, last Monday.
Friday. Was it Friday?
We
Or
were
was it
here?
Monday?
Monday.
We weren't, okay, Monday.
3 of us.
Are you sure?
I don't remember.
I think it was Friday.
Friday. Yeah, it was.
Friday,
It was
yeah.
Friday. Okay, so my grandma took a spill Friday, sprained her foot really bad. She calls my mom and she's like, I think I need to call 911. And my mom tried talking her out of it and saying, why don't I just come pick you up? You know, we'll go to urgent care,
'cause
see what's
you hurt
going
your
on.
foot.
You hurt your foot. Like, but she still got up and walked to her bathroom and was like putting makeup on. So my mom's like, Mom, it's not broken, clearly.
Right.
Like, but let's just go to urgent care.
Right.
And she said, no, I want to go to the hospital. And my mom was like, okay. So she goes and they do some testing on her for other things while she's there. And she has fluid around her heart. This is a normal thing for her.
Right.
She's an AFib. There's a lot going on with her heart specifically. So they said that they were going to admit her to get the water out of her system, out of her heart. Well, this really interesting thing happens. I've experienced it with my other grandma. When people that are older are in the hospital for a little too long, they start to lose it.
Right.
She's gotten there. So
she's officially
lost it.
Like in her head, she's like,
they're all against you.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
they're gonna ship you to the graveyard.
Quite literally, I think she thinks we're trying to kill her. I don't know. So my mom and I visit her yesterday, and I really wanted to like see what she looks like because she and I are very close. This grandma and I were very close, and I'm like,
Right.
I don't love that she's just like in a hospital bed. Like, I don't know what she looks like. I don't know what's going on. So I told my mom, I'm like, I want to go with you. I want to go see her. And we had a great visit. She's, so happy to see me. We're laughing, we're joking, like we're talking about dick. Like she's hella cool. Like she and I are on that level. Like we can talk about literally anything.
Right.
I leave. A couple hours later, she calls me and I'm like, oh. And so I answered, I'm like, hi. And she's like, Jessica? And I'm like, yeah, what's going on? You okay? Why did you put me here? And I'm like, where? I go, are you in a different room right now than you were? Like,
yeah, like where
are you?
Where?
Like,
yeah.
Are you in your hospital room? Mind you, she's kind of living it up in there. She has her own bed. She's not sharing a room with anybody. Like she's got her own little hotel. She's got HGTV on the TV. She got all the drinks and snacks. She's got her makeup next to her. Like she's living her best life. So I'm just kind of confused. Obviously, you don't want to be there, but I'm like, you could be in a much worse. I mean, my grandpa that was like dying had to share a room with somebody.
Right.
So I'm like, you're got it pretty good over there.
Right.
So I'm like, what do you mean? Like, did you move? And she's like, no. And I'm like, then what are you talking about? Like,
right.
You need to tell me what's happening. And she's like, something's off. You put me here. You put me in a loony bin. And I'm like, oh no.
She lost it.
Yeah.
She
so I'm
broke.
like, mind you, I'm not incredibly shocked.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay. All right.
Are they pumping
She's pain meds.
Pain meds
Yes.
into her? Yeah.
Because her foot is, I mean, she did a number on it. It's huge. It's not broken. It's sprained, confirmed, but it's huge. It's swollen. It's like black and blue. I mean, she cannot walk on it and it's throbbing. I get it. Like she needs to be in there because my mom can't my mom's an only child, bless her heart. So whenever something really bad does happen to my grandma, it's on my mom.
Mm-hmm.
All of it. So she's like, I don't know what to do. I have a full-time job. I can't just take care of her. And I'm like, I know. Like, I don't know. And so then, as I'm on the phone with my grandma, Chris starts calling my mom and he's like, you're in for it.
Right. Yeah.
Now everyone's conspiring against her, and my mom, I can hear my mom going, oh my God. Here we go. Literally. And
I'll give her some zucchini.
some zucchini bread, some kale, chips. It's fine. So Chris gets off, or Chris is on the phone with her. So I start piping in. I hang up. I just pretty much hung up on my grandma because I was like, we're not going anywhere with this conversation. Like, if you do not believe me, I don't know what to tell you. I am your granddaughter. Do you really think
we would ship you off to the loony bin? Yeah.
She's like, you need to be honest with me. You're not being honest. And I'm like, I don't know how to help you right now. Like, you're not hearing me. So I'm going to hang up. I'm going to call my mom. Well, I shouldn't have said that because then she was like, oh, okay, you're going to go call her and y'all are going to, conspire on what to do next. And I'm like, no, I'm going to call her because I don't know what to do with you right now.
Right. Yeah.
And so
she's like, watch your bitch ass mouth, Granny.
Pretty much. And so then my mom calls her and it's the same thing. And long story short, Granny kind of, loses it and she starts ripping all her stuff out, trying to get out of the bed, which she's at risk for falling.
Right.
And then what if she hurts something worse? So they had to restrain her. Oh, that part kills me because I'm like, she doesn't know,
right.
And that makes me feel bad. That part makes me feel really bad. So I called my mom this morning and I'm like, have you heard anything? And she's like, no, they told me that they were going to call me sometime this morning to give us an update. They said she was totally normal. They took the restraints off her around 4:00 this morning. Well, my mom's at work now, right? And she looks at her phone. She has a voicemail from her mom saying, it literally just says, you put me in this situation and now you're going to have to deal with it.
Wow.
So I called my mom right now and I'm like, what's going on? And my mom's crying. I feel so sad. So she was crying right now and she's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's the same conversation, but apparently she's being really sweet to the nurses.
But mean to everyone else.
Mean to everybody else.
Yeah.
And so she's pretty much telling my mom that we are all out to get her, The only reason that she wants to see us right now is for us to take her home. Aside from that, she wants nothing to do with us.
It's the pain medicine.
Well,
it's an adverse reaction to the pain medicine.
well, and I do think that once she's literally, so one of my cousins, she gave birth to twins and it was a pretty traumatic experience and she had to be in the hospital for just a few days. She's young and she went a little crazy. So she and I were talking last night and she was like, I get it. When you're like in a place it's not your bed, it's not your home. And you're like, when do I get to go home? And I'm not familiar with this like atmosphere. Like, I get it. Like,
right.
She's like, I sympathize with her. But the problem is, how are we supposed to help you when you are being so combative and mean?
Right.
My mom is very sensitive.
Okay. I had a very similar situation with Sarah when she got her gallbladder removed. Sarah is sweet and normal and everything. The pain medicine it got so bad.
Yeah.
I literally told her mother, I want nothing to do with her right now.
Yeah.
That when she gets home, we will talk. I don't want to talk to her.
Yeah.
Like I was waking up to her mom FaceTiming me because I don't think Taylor wasn't even born. It was only Dylan. And I was sleeping in the room and she was gone for like a week because it was like in and out. It was crazy. And the pain medicine turned her into an evil person.
Yeah.
And I straight up told, like, I woke up sleeping to FaceTime with her mother and Sarah's floating head just going at me. And I was like, turn it off, like hang up on her. Like it was that bad. I refused to even visit her.
Yeah.
That's how bad. Because some people have that really short kind of horrible reaction to pain medicine that just makes them evil people, dude. And I was like, nope, I'm not even going to deal with it. When she's off the pain med, she'll go back to normal.
That's what I was just telling my mom, that I'm like, she's going to be fine. But the thing is my granny is mean. She's this is the first time she's been mean to me. Well, not really, but this is the meanest, I should say, that she's been to me. But she can be pretty mean. And so I've told my mom, I'm like, girl, we're kind of prepared for, because there's been little signs here and there of maybe some Alzheimer's going on. I'm like, she's going to tear us up.
Go over the facts. We didn't want to take you to the hospital. You wanted to go. I wanted to take you to urgent care. You called the ambulance. You had fluid around your heart, which could kill you.
Yeah.
They had to do tests and to get you out. No one sent you to a loony bin. You thought it was, but you're wrong.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to live in reality, that's fine. Pain meds fucked you up.
Done.
So if that's a problem for you, deuces.
Yeah, that's So
that's all you can do.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
My only advice is like if this persists after the pain meds, I would just help make an appointment with a neurologist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's straight up.
Because if you catch it early, again, you can get ahead of this and you can delay this and it's great. But you can if you don't get ahead of it, it can spiral very quickly.
Yeah. So on that fun note,
yay!
Let's get to Drew's news. So we're not going to go too far on this.
Are we?
We are not.
Okay.
And it's because we try not to just lean on those things here, political stances and stuff. We don't really do a lot of hardcore stuff. We will call out things in here and there. But so there's another shooting in Minnesota. ICE agent killed Alex Preddy is his name. And he is a ICU. He's an ICU nurse that works for the VA. So Veterans Affairs. He's also a vet himself. He was shot and killed by ICE. Now, at first, the shooting happened immediately. The administration goes live. He was a domestic terrorist. You know, when I was first hearing this stuff come out, I was like, okay, in first information that came out, I'm like, well, this is a different situation, even though I don't trust anything those people say.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a different situation than Renee Good. Renee Good is a completely different situation than this. But then more and more information started coming out and the video started coming out.
Yeah.
And he was straight up murdered.
He was holding his phone.
He was holding his phone. He was helping a lady up. He was pushed down by ICE. They removed his legally concealed firearm, which I thought last time I checked, the right mag is all about. And also veterans. Disarms him, executes him.
Wild.
And when you have people that are MAGA and are Republican conservative influencers saying that this is bullshit, when you have the NRA itself saying that this is bullshit, and the administration is tripling down on trying to not believe your eyes, we have a huge fucking problem. Last time I checked, and this is my main issue with all of this, is that, I mean, I have many issues with all of it, but my main issue is this, is that all of the 2A guys that I follow, right? Because everyone knows I'm a big 2A advocate for many different reasons. Protecting yourself. A lot of these guys talk about the tyrannical government overreach and, you know, things like that they're saying they are combating against, right? When the president comes out and says criminals carry guns, why did he have 2 magazines? And he's being labeled a domestic terrorist. Again, a veteran ICU nurse that works at the VA, legally concealed carrying a firearm, was not brandishing the gun, was not threatening anyone with the gun. And they're trying to brandish it. They're trying to character assassinate this guy as a domestic terrorist.
Yeah.
And those big 2A guys are just quiet.
Yeah.
You ain't about your shit.
Yeah.
You're a fucking grifter. You are a fucking grifter. I don't care if you voted for Donald Trump. I don't give a fuck if you're conservative. You need to call shit out.
Yeah.
Or no one's going to, you're a fucking grifter. And the reason why they don't say anything is because their followers are so weak in the fucking brain. They will lose their shit if someone says anything counter than what they're told to believe.
Yeah.
It is fucking nuts to me.
Yeah.
And even fucking chud monkeys like Asmongold can go out and be like, yeah, they fucked up. What I think happened, and it's because they did this mass hiring of ICE agents that had very little training, don't have history here. I think one guy in particular, the guy that shot him, heard gun, saw the gun being pulled out, was confused because of the situation, and accidentally shot him. That spiraled into all of this. That's what I'm assuming happened. I'm not saying, I'm not defending anyone. I'm just saying, like, I can assume that's probably what happened, right? Now, I will try to be fair and be like, hey, if you're going into, and to be clear, I carry everywhere always. I think everyone that has that responsibility of carrying a firearm and you do it regularly needs to do it safe, but have it on you because that's the safest place for your gun if it's not locked up, is on your body.
Yeah.
Okay. Period. Not in your car, locked up, or on your body. Those are the 2 safest, because guns are not safe in general, safest. And if you're going into a very tense, politically toxic and high stress situation, like the protests and stuff like that with active ICE members doing all this, I can only concede that maybe you need to keep your distance if you're carrying a firearm. But what the guy was doing was trying to help someone up. He only had his phone. That does not mean he deserved to die. It does not mean that he is a fucking terrorist, which is absolutely fucking crazy to me. It's getting worse and worse.
Yeah. Well, they're detaining 5-year-olds. They're
kicking in doors of American citizens. And last time I checked, no illegal search and seizure. That we as Americans have constitutional rights that these people apparently have blanket immunity from. And the trained seals on Twitter, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy that anyone can see those videos and be like, yeah, he deserved it. You know, it's fucking nuts. It is nuts to me.
I have more training in getting my cosmetology license than these people do. I think that's insanity.
Yeah, it is pretty wild.
That's insanity.
That's something my wife and I were talking about this the other day too. And it was just like, she's like, so what do you, and I was like, it's kind of crazy how much responsibility these individuals are getting
and being told they have blanket immunity,
and then how much little training has gone into it. And again, this is something where even tenured officers of the law, if they're in that situation, there's going to be some very tough decision making that goes on, right? It's and I feel that both the administration and the media are just continuing to make this just worse. Every day is worse. Like there isn't one side trying to help at all. And it's media side, it's ratings. And the other side, it's just doubling down. Can't be wrong. God forbid you can't be wrong. God forbid you can't own something. You can't own your shortcomings. Let's get this under control.
Let's look at bigger picture. Open borders is you cannot have open borders with the United States at all. We do need to fix the border issue. That is a real issue. It doesn't matter what political side. That is a real issue. The people saying that we shouldn't have borders are fucking idiots. Shut up. Okay. There are people that are in this country that should not be here, not because they're illegal, but just because they probably are not good for our society. But I'm thinking that the percentage of those people are extremely low to the people that immigrated here for a chance at a better life, that are active people working in our communities.
Correct.
Okay. And I'm talking small, that they're trying to make this something that it's not, right? I saw someone break it down that made a lot of sense. And this is what you should think about. Why the fuck is ICE in Minnesota anyways? Their estimated illegal immigrant population is 100,000 people. Per capita, it's like 0.01% of their population. Guess who has way higher clusters of illegal immigrants? Florida, 4.2%.
Florida,
millions.
Texas,
California. Texas, and Florida in particular take the fucking cake. Yeah. So why isn't ICE over there?
Yeah.
Why are they specifically in Minnesota?
And you would think too, because the other argument too is like, oh, they're trying to brush all the fraud under the rug. They're trying to brush the fraud under the rug. They're creating this other. Okay, well, why don't you shift the focus of where ICE is at the moment? Let that all calm down. Focus on your fraud thing, and then you know what I'm saying. It just doesn't. It doesn't add up.
And the clearest thing, we're going to end this conversation on this. The clearest thing is that, and I was talking to Orky about this. If you want people to trust you, because to be clear, I never trust the government in general. Doesn't matter who's at the top. Doesn't matter. I don't trust. We are lied to on the daily by all these politicians. It doesn't matter if you think that you're that side or that side. I try to boil politics down to like, okay, so what policies better my life, right?
Yeah.
Truly better my life. That's how I run politically, right? I've voted for Republicans and Democrats in my life, both since the age of 18. Okay. When you can't take any accountability or follow clearly the rule of law and order because you think you're above it, then even moderate voters and people that lean right or lean left, but can be kind of fluid like me, thinks you're full of shit. So when we're told by people to not believe our eyes, you're going to get your ass handed to you later on down the road.
1,000%.
I don't see this going good for them in the midterms at all.
No.
I feel like I don't.
No,
I don't. I feel
and you know what? And it gives people like dirt, and again, this is just me speaking out. It gives people like dirtbags like Gavin Newsom to have ground.
Yeah.
And that's the bigger thing that they need to understand. Like, you're just creating some of these other individuals who are not great people either.
Yeah. And let's
give them ground to stand. Like, what are you doing?
Let's be clear. Having a singular controlled government by a single party, even if you claim to be on their side, is not a good thing.
Exactly.
I almost feel like we need to switch to a parliamentary system that has a 50-50 split of representation, because like you're seeing the playbook live about how to manipulate this in a very concise manner. And there are so many more issues, but rest in peace to Alex Preddy.
Yep.
He was murdered
Yep.
Murdered.
Wrongfully murdered.
Wrongfully murdered. And I feel completely comfortable saying that publicly.
Mhm.
And if you saw those videos and you claim to be a gun-loving American and you're rooting on the murder of this guy, you're a fucking chud.
Yep.
You're a fucking little dick chud.
Yep.
Now let's get to our reaction so we can get the fuck out of here.
Oh, is this mine? Yeah, you were talking about the daily topic today was like funny stories of our parents.
Yeah,
So
but we went all over the place.
I
So
know.
whatever.
I sent this. I thought this was an amazing parent story. This is great.
When I was a kid, what I was most afraid of? Chucky. Chucky. Tell everybody why I was afraid of Chucky.
Well, one night I was watching Chucky on VHS when it come out, and you was a little kid, and you was around the corner watching it behind my back. And you got so scared, you went to your room and threw away that little My Buddy doll you had. I didn't know what was going on, so I took that doll out of the trash and put it back on your dresser and went to work. Well, the next morning, your mother called me, and you in the background screaming and yelling, and she told me the story what happened.
7 years old.
And she told me the story what had happened, so I thought it was pretty funny. So I get home, and you'd already had a burial for this damn doll. You sliced it up with a pair of scissors and buried it in the backyard. So I waited till you went to sleep. I went out and unburied that doll, stitched it up real good, and set it back on your dresser. And then
Nothing funny about childhood trauma.
I went to work and waited for the phone call. Well, your mom called me, and you said it was so hysterical, you couldn't even make a word. You was just crying and bawling your eyes out. And then you burned that damn doll and buried it again. So the next night, I unburied it after you went to sleep.
You son of a bitch.
I super glued the fucking burnt parts back together, stitched up the little overalls.
He's laughing
And
about
you
it.
ended
I was
up
off the next day. See, anyways, I took the damn doll, I tied a piece of yarn around it like this, and put it on the top bunk bed on that little safety railing. So when you woke up, you slept on the bottom bunk, and you woke up, and it was right there in your face. So I woke up the next morning, and you was in there scared and terrified and screaming. You wouldn't even get out of the bed. You just kept hitting that doll with your belly.
And this is the man you married, younger stepmother. And you also bit yourself in the ass because I ended up sleeping in bed with you till I was like 12 years old.
You wasn't in my bed.
Hey, Dad, do you remember?
I love that.
That's fucked up, dude.
I
That is
love
so
that.
fucked
Like
up.
the first one, it's funny, right? And then like when he dug it up and buried it,
Yeah.
funny, and then he just keeps going.
Yeah,
I
but
love
like
it.
the 8th time, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, dude, now you're just traumatizing. Okay,
I love
so
that.
here's some science that I can get behind. Can't argue with this. This is definitely accurate. Go ahead and press play, Orc.
Touching your girlfriend's boobs can actually save your life. This is not a joke. It is cardiology. The modern man walks around with chronically high levels of cortisol. He is
True.
in constant fight or flight mode.
Yep.
His blood pressure is up. His defenses
All the
are
time.
up. Even when he sleeps, his subconscious is guarding the perimeter. He never truly powers down. This silent inflammation is slowly eroding his cardiovascular system.
That
but
absolutely is
the female
correct.
form carries a biological hack code. The specific texture and warmth of her chest triggers an immediate reaction in the male primal brain. It stimulates the vagus nerve, the main controller of the parasympathetic nervous system. This forces the sudden release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone. This chemical creates a safety signal that overrides his survival instinct. His heart rate drops, his blood pressure normalizes, the cortisol is flushed out. Finally, his body switches from defense mode to recovery mode. Evolutionarily, this contact told his ancestors, the tribe is safe, you can rest now. So ladies, if you want to keep his heart beating for another 40 years, remember
That is awesome.
That's insane.
Makes sense though.
You know, it sounds
That's
crazy,
insane.
but I feel like this is the right kind of science that we can get behind.
Yep.
It's just like how if girls swallow, they reduce the risk of breast cancer by like 50%.
That's not true.
It's true.
Drew, I'm going to test this. So right now, currently, I
me
have
too.
slightly high blood pressure and
Okay.
slightly high cholesterol, right?
Okay.
So before my next blood draw, what I'll do is I'll make sure, Jamie and I have a really good time. And I
Yes.
want to see how that helps
Yeah.
my blood
Yeah,
pressure.
Listen, ladies, what I'm saying is that if you
I
really loved your
can't.
man, what you would do is come home and go get some handfuls, baby. Just like this.
It does instantly,
Hopefully Sarah's
instantly
watching
feel
right
better.
now.
Instantly.
Yeah. It's true. I feel better every single time. I grab my wife's boob. I'm like, life is right.
Yep. 100%. Also, men, Valentine's Day is coming up. If you find yourself in sleepless nights, I'm trying to push that lingerie should come back as the most popular gift you should be buying.
I do think
agree.
I like.
Day.
Yeah, I
It's a
think
win-win.
I agree with that. But
Win-win.
like, I don't think that that's true though.
Absolutely true.
It's so true.
And the women swallowing things.
Hold on. Does
I can't with that. That's disgusting.
It's 1,000% true.
I mean, I've done it, but I don't like to do it. It's not like I'm like there's some women that are like, yeah, I love it. I'm like, you're such a freaking liar. I can't. I can't with that. Read it aloud, Andrew. Read it aloud.
Based on available medical information, there is no scientific evidence that swallowing semen reduces the risk of breast cancer. No scientific basis. While semen contains nutrients, hormones, and various proteins, there is no evidence that support the claim that swallowing has any significant health benefits, including cancer prevention. Well, I think that this is a lie. Clearly.
Yeah, clearly.
Big non-swallowing wants us to think that
Big non-swallowing.
this is obviously propaganda from the cancer board. They want people to get cancer. That's why they're saying that it's just like the vaccines, Darren.
You know what we need to do? We need to get a grant to research this.
There's so much scientific evidence saying that vaccines don't harm anyone, but everyone believes that they do.
What better way?
I think I can believe what science I want to believe, Jess.
Yeah. And we should figure out this and use taxpayers' money to figure it out.
Bingo.
I'd rather do that than figure out this train to nowhere.
There needs to be tests. We need to test.
Can I ask you guys something?
Yes.
Honesty hour, hand in.
Honesty hour, hand in.
Hand in.
Hand in. Honesty hour.
Honesty hour.
Okay.
Raise your hand if you've tasted semen.
Nope.
Not even like a little,
Nope. Never. Never. Not once.
Okay. I'm raising it.
Okay.
I'm raising it. Okay. And it's not different depending on the man. Okay. Semen is semen is semen. And they say things like, drink your juices and,
drink pineapple.
No. Regardless, I'm going to explain to you.
Okay, we're going to end on this, by the way. Thank you to everyone watching live on Twitch.
Yeah.
You're getting an earful right now.
It tastes like microwaved, specifically microwaved. You know when you lick an envelope?
Yeah.
That in liquid form, heat it up.
I need to do some. What if the people that make envelopes? It was like a female driven company that hates men.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna get back at these motherfuckers.
I'm gonna get all the back of these men forever. I'm gonna make the envelope sticky stuff out of semen.
I'm just saying. So maybe you
maybe I have tasted it.
What you should do?
Maybe we've all tasted it.
Christmas time. I'm doing those
Put
Christmas
your
cards.
envelope in
Maybe that's why we
a
don't have breast
microwave. Put your envelope in a microwave just for a little bit.
Okay.
And just lick it and tell me how you feel.
Okay.
Will you do that?
Sure.
Honesty.
Yeah, I'll do it for you. We can do it here. If we can get a microwave in here. I'll taste it. I'll be like, don't swallow, guys.
I know what an envelope tastes like. So
we need so many props. You men are so mean to us.
Oh my God.
Meanwhile, we're
no.
like, and it's like in our eyeballs. You guys are so rude. Like, imagine. I have a lot to say about that.
Well, it sucks to suck. I don't know what else to say.
It does.
Anyways, with that, we got to go. If you want to reach out to us, the do-over podcast at gmail.com. Go ahead and reach out to us if you just have any questions or if you want to reach out to advertise. Also, Patreon. We love you. Patreon link below. Go check it out if you want to further support us. But just share it with your friends and family and listen regularly. That's what we appreciate. Do like, follow, and subscribe. Jess, where can everyone find you in those envelopes?
At Jess Schmidt Hair on Instagram, 2 S's, not 3, and at TDOP Fresno on TikTok eventually, because right now it's kind of acting funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Well, I'm not going to be looking at any more envelopes because I don't want my gay percentage to go up to 18.
You're already at 15.
I know.
You'll go up to at least 19.
It's a slippery slope, you know?
It really is.
How'd you know? Well, I just really got into licking envelopes.
I just really like the taste of those envelopes. I don't know why.
I don't know why. No, at Tuttle Mayhem on Instagram. So thank you all. Appreciate being here.
And you can find us at the Do-Over 559 pretty much anywhere. And you'll be seeing this on Wednesday. But we will be going live on Friday. So come and check that out at twitch.tv/The Do-Over Podcast. Thank you so very much for coming in today, Dare Bear.
Hey, thanks for having me.
And until Friday.
Thanks, Drew.
Gotta go. Love you. Bye.
Bye.